Hi, I've got a minute while I'm waiting for my spaghetti to boil. So let's talk about virus variations. The scientists communicate in a way that is an improvement upon a lot of their old ways, but it's still in human terms. And so they talk about how one virus evolves and makes variations. And we talk about it almost in terms as if it is a single individual virus that is changing. But it's actually generations of offspring that are the ones that change and then split and blah blah blah. So how this works when they talk about what the virus wants to do or tries to is still couched in human terms. So in a virus, if you have a virus and it looks like this, and it has a baby that looks very similar, but isn't quite exactly the same, and it has a baby, and it has a baby, and it has a baby, you end up with, well, I guess I should say, one disappears and replaces the other. Anyway, so eventually along the line, every single time it enters somebody's body, it will reproduce and make new copies. And sometimes those copies are a little weird and a little different. And think about this, a lot of times those weird little variations just get killed by the immune system of the body. No problem. A lot of times those weird little variations are not so useful for the virus, and so it's not a successful variation. But every once in a while you get a new variation that happens to be really useful for its survival, and it ends up becoming the South African variation or the European variation or whatever. And so we talk about it as if there's only just a handful of variations. But in reality, there might be variations every single time it enters a new human body. And only the really successful ones go on to infect other people. And only if those really successful ones are really lucky and happen to be transferred before they're killed, or they kill their host or whatever. Now, another reason that you should immunize and protect the vulnerable, the really old, or the people with immune disorders is because a weak body that cannot kill the virus gives that virus more opportunity to come up with weird new variations. Now, if the other normal reasons like they're old or they're immunosuppressed isn't reason enough, there's one more kind of statistical reason why you should protect immunosuppressed people. Okay, see ya.